I hope the wind doesn't blow the camera over. I'm here busy with the sock story here. Sorry for the shaking again. What the heck is going on here? That's it. Come a little bit down. Now. So, let's see if I can do something about this story. Because it cracked loose there. As you can see. I must press this up, but the shock is leaking out in any case, so that must come out. Shock absorber must come out. Okay, let's see what socket can turn here on that base there. It's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit now. It's 39 degrees Celsius at this moment. So it's very nice and hot. Is it going to slip over this thing? And lithium batteries doesn't like this heat. They don't like cold, they don't like heat. Where is this thing moving? So that was broken. Now what's the matter with this? That's interesting. It doesn't want to fit on the right socket. So that is off. Off. Just put the seal away of the truck. a rag. I wonder how broken this sock is. Here, something of a press it in and not pull it out, then see something is going on there. It's dripping oil out. So the seal is definitely messed up. Maybe that's why this thing did that. It's because of the shock. The road was terrible, as I said. It's not meant for a normal car. A normal car mustn't drive there. Okay, there's the plier. Get this plier out. An adjustable wrench. Or pliers, rather, not a wrench. Now, this is now going to be a problem. Put it into the vise here. What's that? Better take that away. Otherwise there's some problems with that story. Why? What's wrong with this? Okay, there is also a problem. That rubber boot is broken. So I must take this off as well to fix that. Okay, let's see. Not so good, not so good. Not so good. Now I must get that shock out. I need to get the shock out. maybe the heat will make it loose if I weld there. That's good. It's actually rusted there, so I think it was like that a long time ago. This wasn't the problem of before yesterday. This was a problem long time ago. So I'm going to try to stick it there, stick weld it, and then I have to reinforce it with something. Unfortunately, the tire is only from here to there, outward from here to there, so I can put some more metal stuff in there to support it. Okay, I must get the welder and the stuff out quickly. There's the welding cables up here. There the welding cables are. And this is the welder. So this comes like that. And I pull the cable out like so. Oh, stupid. Like that. So working with one hand is not the right idea. Positive cable there, and a negative cable hooks onto the steel bench there. So this is not a bench for batteries. It's a problem if you use this bench for batteries. Okay, now I must go and take a key, if I can get hold of a key. To get the welder cable out of here for the welder. Open it up. And then the truck is pickup truck is still loaded with the crates, and for the grape picking tomorrow, there it is there with a trailer behind. So that's why it's not here. It normally stands here parked. So now I must plug this in there. And then the cable, the lead all the way there. And then I plug this into here. Okay, that's in now. Hopefully. And then I must get the welder. Where is my welding helmet? Oh, somebody fiddled around with it. Again, we know who that might be. Might be. Now I must weld with a thick rod. It's going to be some problem. And I also need this Macpherson. So I put this Macpherson down there. And the rods down there. And chopping hammer over there. Okay, now I must start the... No, I'm not going to start anything now. I'm going to find some metal pieces. No, I think I must check out for metal pieces here. And that's part of a turbo go there. Because this turbo is stuffed. So I can put it somewhere else. Maybe in that box there. Okay, I'm going to cut this in pieces. Into pieces. See if I can make out what along with that. What the heck? All the stuff in my way. Maybe supporting something like that, because the tire won't be further than this. Tire runs here, so I won't fit wide tires like that onto this vehicle. So maybe I can get away from this point to that point. So that angle on should work alright. I'm going to turn this camera off because I'm going to weld and stuff now. Yeah. It's so thin, I don't know. I think it became rusted underneath that rubber. Under that rubber, it became rusted. So it's a rust that rusted the flute. So I must check out if I can use another strut or whatever. Okay, let's see. Maybe I can. That's a difficult story. Switch the engine off again. So here I have one with a nice rubber, bumping rubber here. It's quite stiff. So I have to put that arm over. This arm I must take off and put it onto this one here. So let's see if the coil spring fits. Right, it fits nicely. So the coil springs will fit there. And the length from here to there is the same. To here, and from here to there is also the same. So that's 100%. I can put my new shock in there and put that thing back into its place. So now I must first get the arm off that one there, of this thing here. That is now a story, to get this arm off. Right, so I must turn this thing the other way around. I hope the wind doesn't blow this over. Maybe that's fine. The lower control arm must go in like so. something like that. And then I must go and get my tools again. Special tools for that. Well, what I've done here, I took this sharpened punch and I hammered that piece in. I bent it open to let it get stuck there in a groove so that it doesn't turn loose by itself. So I just nicked that in again, and so I'm very happy. Hallelujah for this. So as you can see, it just turns out. That's now nice. So it's also rusted in there, so the water went in there. Because this is a car we've used to do off-road stories all the years. We bought it in 1994, second hand, and this was a 4x4. So we always went on holiday with this, and went into places where other people don't go with a car. Anyway, so this car had done four-wheel drive tracks. Tracks people won't take their cars. Because a 4x4 guy told me that the road is very bad and I cannot go there by car. I hope I can get hold of that. And I did it by car. Unfortunately, the rust played a role here, and it's almost right off, as you can see. It's right around. It was only I was riding on this piece for more than 100 kilometers. I drove the car with only this piece holding on a bad dirt road, dust road, grondpad, stofpad, dust road, whatever you want to call it. Let's see if I can spin it back. Come on now. Oh, it slipped over. Slipped over, that's not good. Let's try again. Put an extension on it. Let's see if this works. No, man, no. You mustn't slip over. Yippee hoorah! Yeah. It's out. And nut it came off. Where's the other rack? Now I must do the ding with it. But and then I'll stand still here. You're not going to fall over. Okay. Right, now I take something. What must I take? But it's too thick. Sorry for that noise. Put this one there. So, let's see. I can do this. I'm just banging it. Oh. So now this is put it like so. A more solid. Man, eat it. Right. Okay, let's see what I can do now. I'm going to have a solid piece of metal. Now that thing is now off. That arm. So I must replace that rubber boot there and put the cleaners up a little bit and then put it onto that strut there. So I'm just going to clean it out a bit. Not going to show you that all. So this ring at the bottom, no, that one comes at the top, actually smells like burnt oil. Doesn't smell good. So I don't know where the heat came from to warm this up to smell like old oil, burnt oil, overheated engine oil or something like that. Now, checking this, look after here, it comes in like so. This one is at the top, and it sits like that, and this one comes at the bottom, like that, on the nuts on the side of the nut, on the nut side, die moerse kant. So you can see that it raak nie aan mekaar nie. Doesn't touch each other. If it touches one another and you compress it, and this thing is loose, the ball is loose inside, then it's worn out. So that can be used. And in this bag, I have a new rubber dust cover, so I can put this on, and I can chuck some of these out here. want to. So I can see there is another hole in here that's better condition. This one is a brand new ball, so it comes like that, and this one comes like this. So as we can see, it's quite, but I think this is a pirate part nylon here. It doesn't fit nicely on this. Let's see. Oh, this is a pirate part. This can also be the pirate part side. Let's see, this one is an old one, but still good condition. Let's see if this works better. Put this ball into the old stuff. Let's see what happens then. Maybe these stuff are a little bit worn, so I can put this one. These are more new. It's not so old. Maybe the car had less mileage on it, where this came out of. Okay, now I must put this back into the arm, and where is the circle? There is a circle to hold the rubber in place, the dust cover. Just want to clean it thoroughly. Like so. Let's go. Oh yeah, and then I need another rubber, something like this. All right, let's go there. There's the old dust cover and a ground. See if the wind doesn't blow this over now. Don't want the wind to blow this over. Okay, now I put this thin one, comes in the bottom. Like so. And then the ball comes in. Come on now. And then that white nylon goes in there. But I don't like it because it feels loose. And, a better white one here. It's also loose. Maybe. Right, now I must put this in there. That's where that belongs. And then this dust cover comes on there. see if I can will this thing, twirl it over. Oh, that looks better. Does it look right? I hope this rubber will last some time, since they are better one. They're all second hand. This is a new one. That one feels new. It's about the same as the other one. I don't know. How long is it going to last? This is a brand new one. Maybe put this one on. Sorry for the shaking. I shook the whole weekend long. On that bad road. I finally made this thing to come in. So it wasn't right in the first place, that's why it conked in. It would have went poopy somewhere else. This is a very tough circlip. That looks better. Alright. Now I must get the strut in the bush. Make a mess of that. Put it down the sink first. Actually, the caliper that's so heavy on this thing. The caliper is very heavy on this thing. this thing doesn't stand right. Like so. Better. There's a vertical. First, scrape this off. Okay, sorry. Somebody tried to nick it off with a with a hammer and a chisel. You can't hit this with a hammer and a chisel off. That's the only way you can get it out is with a solid piece of metal here, and you smack it on here on that arm. Or you put the jack underneath the arm and give it a slight knock with a hammer if it's still in the car. If you can manage to get this nuts off in the car, that's another story. I'm going to grind these pieces where he made a mess of it. So where's the grinder? Nice and very smooth. There's a truck. If you want to know what's some noise about there, going on there. Okay, now I'm going to put that arm on. Okay, and then I'm going to put the nut on, and then lock nut. I doubt it if I will get it to ding on another place, unless there's another idea how to do this. Is to take the grinder again and that's what I do. That's exactly what I do with the wheel bearings. I also have a nut you have to nick after you set the bearings. So I'm going to just give it a flush. Now it should go to another new place. So now it should turn onto a new place, turn more in, so that I can nick it on a new place. I hope it's not the same, just 180 degrees, then I have a problem again. And I must turn it to grind more. Now where is my special socket now for this thing? Just, what's this on the arm? Okay, where the devil is that thing? It's on there. See if I can pass this backing plate. Don't slip over. Without any Loctite, it's a fine thread. If you put Loctite on it, you will never get it off again. So that is another problem. And I'm not going to cause a problem for somebody else. Whoever's going to drive this car, hopefully somebody's going to own this car once after me. Okay, there. Come on, let's see what's going on there. So now I'm good because I ground that nut a little bit. The chip was there, as you can see. Now the new chip will be here. So if I nick it in here, then it should be fine. Just give it a nick there, and then it's locked. So then it's nicked on a new place. Oh no. I don't know where to put this thing. And get so fed up with wasting time to set up all these stuff, because I'm not going to bump it over. Okay, sorry, now you can't see what I'm doing. Now I have a nice punch. It has a round point, or more or less a round point, and then I'm going to nick it with a hammer. I think I'm going to use this more heavy one for this job. I better put on my other glasses because this one isn't strong enough. Sorry for that, but a stronger spec on so that I can see what am I doing before I do something wrong. Okay, that looks good. I don't know if the camera will see in there. Just put some light on it. Oh, you can't see. There. It's dinked into that space here. Let me show you. The slot is there. So that is now in line with that slot. See, it's dinked in there. Not that in the front there. There. That piece. It's now dinked into the all over there in the groove. Okay, now the next one is the story is the cup. Now there's the 30 rack. Now I can't find the 30 rack. Okay, yeah. I just have to clean this out. Right. Oh my goodness. Goeie grief. Well, them. So, and now I turn it in, and hopefully it won't go to the same place. There goes a Harley Davidson brigade or something. De Harley Davidson brigade het verby gegaan. So. Come on. I don't have new parts. I must use second-hand good parts. Now it's stuck. Okay. Already there's no play. Just a little bit, some more of it draai, 'n bietjie meer draai. Nou ek gaan op die kamera kap. Kom ons kyk. Ons gaan 'n bietjie meer. This is my short power bar. The other massive one, muscular, long bar is at the track. The one I used to undo the crank pulley must have been more than 400 Newton meters tight, that thing. Okay, now it's starting to bite. Let's see if I can take it a little bit more maybe. Come on. Now this plate is that plate. The black backing plate. I bend it a bit like so, and then I adjust this plier. Sorry. So that's better. Now maybe I can pass here. Then it's more like so. Okay, that's enough. Nice and tight. Maybe some more. Okay, let's take it past that point there. Past that point there. Now I can ding that one in here. Okay, let's see if I can ding that in there. Hopefully a lightweight hammer. Ligte hamertjie sal dit doen. Now, it's not going to do the job. I have to go for. Sorry for that noise. I think I better take that nipple out first. Now where is the pliers now? Pliers. My pair of pliers. Oh, spanner works better. Oh, good. Now I can ding there. Bring that back into place. And then I ding it there, like so. Let's give it a feeling. Let me give it a feel. Let me feel it if it's okay. No, it's okay. It's not going to go anywhere. See, it's dinged into that place here. Unfortunately, it's now by that gap. 1, 2, 3 gaps where that tool fits into, and now that gap is corresponding with that. in line with it. So this side I must ding it in. Okay. Right, now I must put the grease nipple in and then grease it thoroughly. So that's a messy job. I'm not going to touch this camera now again. So I'm going to put the grease in a grease gun and then grease this thing. And then after that I can get the shock absorber and so on. And fit that into this strut. So turn it off first. Okay, now I greased it with a total grease, multi plus or whatever grease, and as you can see there's some grease in there coming out. Okay, let's see what's the matter with this damn thing again. It doesn't want to do it as I want it to do. Okay, now I must put this thing in. That shock. And it goes so much deep in. So what they have is a spacer. Sometimes you get a spacer with the shock absorber, or you must take a pipe in the pipe neem en het afsny en spacer maak. In this case, they sent me a spacer with these shock absorbers. So, boing, down there go. And then I take engine oil, cheap engine oil, or any oil, thin, not thick oil. And throw it in, pour it in there. And then I pull it out again. And I see, no, it's not going to work. Not yet. And that is for preventing water to come in here. If water gets in here, you have a big problem. So that is for the preventing of the water. Okay, now the oil is coming out the top. And I better put this, otherwise the oil goes onto the bumping rubber, and they don't like oil. These bumping rubbers don't like oil, so I must be careful for the oil on the bumping rubber. And then I put this nut over. This one works with a... Come on now, go down. It's so easy to cross thread because it's a fine thread, so it's easy to cross thread this stuff. Okay, this one is now solved the problem. Problem solved there, solved. And then I take this plier and I turn it. turn it some more. Okay, now I'm going to take this put that thing down there so long, and then I'm going to, oh yeah, I must put the spring on. Yeah, that's another thing I must do is the spring. I must put the spring on. Almost on my toe yet. Just clean this off as well. Excuse me. Sorry for all the funny noises. All the old shock oil, shock absorber oil. Can you see there? Turn this more down with my dirty greasy hands. There. And now clean my camera gear as well. So this spring goes in. Anyway, going to go in anyway. Right. I'm going to put it in like this. And then I'm going to pull this thing up, shock up to the top, and it doesn't want to stay at the top. And where is that? And then I'll get all this stuff. And this washer must go on first. So, and this thing okay, let's see. Now this thing has a ring here. Don't know if you can see the ring. I better hurry up, it's almost, the sun is almost going down. Okay, now this, I must clean this thoroughly. So, I have replaced one of the shock absorbers. It could be 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago. I replaced the left-hand side shock absorber. Now it's the one on the right-hand side. So there is a rubber, and I must get this rubber nicely off without stirring it. What's now in my nose, making my itchy. Okay, let's clean this too. Okay, and then this. Can you see that? Yes, you can. And then I take this off. Can you see? This I must take off. And then I'm taking off that rubber. And then I'm going to clean this rubber. Maybe I must turn this thing a little bit that. So. Right. So that is now clean. And then I take this. Off. And then, right, so I'm going to take some grease. And I'm going to put some grease on there. On these rollers. Onto these rollers here. Put it on and work it a little bit like so. Because it's not rusted yet. It's only old grease on it. It's only old grease there. Okay, let's just do this. I'm going to smear some grease on here. And I put this bearing over. A roller bearing. Needle bearing. It's a needle bearing. And then I put the rubber over here. This is the setup. Let's clean my finger again. Okay, that's the setup. Where is it? The needle bearing with its face upward because this thing is now upside down. Then the rubber seal and then there's a ring. So, and then the new, not new, but other rubber, it comes at the bottom. As I said, it's upside down. So I must just do it quickly, not to tear the rubber. So now that's in place, the rubber, all the stuff is in place, turns nicely. Alright, now greased. Put the light off again. Now I put this thing up. Now you can see that. Then I put this on. Don't put that on. First die dan. Eerst komt deze. Now it's going to slip out. Put the nut on. Stand still. Where's the new nut? Oh, it's on it. I'm now thirsty. It's been a hot day and I'm thirsty now. I want to drink water or something. Okay, so this is what it happens. Wat het gebeurt. En nou moet ek dit so hou. En die dan oversit. Dan deze opzet. Dan deze opzet. En dan die nut oorzet. I think I must take that nut. Put some oil on. Okay. Turn it out. And then I put it on again. And then I want to check the socket. And then I take this very hot tool. down onto its side. Just now it falls down there. Okay, now this is into place. Feels tight. I can just make sure how tight it is by using the socket again. Here is also one socket, same size socket. Take the pliers. That's good enough. Oh, must I try another bit? Almost come on. Oh. That's it. Come on, stand like this. Come on now. That's it. Now I want to put the pliers in here to tighten that. There, but I cannot do that now. I still have to undo those nuts there. So let's see if I can do these nuts. So come on now. What must I do now? There's socket. Is this the right socket? Yeah. See, if it's the right socket, this is the right socket. One down. Out that side. Okay, let's turn that back in. And then turn this in. Okay, that's fine enough. And the other one. That's in. Okay, now I must take this to the car. Okay, to the car. Now I have to stop it first for a while to get all the tools and stuff here to be able to do this job here. Okay, so now I'm only going to do everything in the reverse order, yeah, putting everything back and putting the bolts on, but there is something. If I put this bolt in at the bottom here, that one, that control arm there, this bolt, if I put this bolt in, I don't tighten the nut until this car is on the ground. When this car is on the ground, then I tighten that bolt, because otherwise you're going to wring that rubber to pieces. So it must be in its settled position, and that's when the wheel is in its upper place. If I put it on now, it's going to be at this angle, and if I tighten the bolt, there goes another truck. Anyway, so if I tighten this bolt and I put the wheel on and I let the car come down, this arm will come up like that, and it will twist the rubber, and it will remain in a twisted angle all the time, and that's not good. It must be in a relaxed position. So I must first put the bolt in, then lower the car, push it back and forth to get it to the normal height, and push it on the bumper to get it down to the right place, and then I tighten all these rubber bushings, that bushing and this bushing, and that bushing. Then after that, I tighten all the stuff up when it's at the lowest position, settled position. Okay, so I'm not going to video any further than this. Maybe at the last, I'm going to first fit all the bolts and stuff. Okay, now I'm going to tighten it, let the car come down.
Sounds like you're kicking now. You! Shh. Ach, mijn dek weg! Stop met mijn dek weg! Ah!
Kijk, raas nou.
No,
I wrapped it until it came down.
upside down.
And now I must secure the bolts.
Kijk, moet ik hier zo?
Yeah, secure the bolts. Oh, start? Oh.
You got my box. Dive my box there. That's my box. Joel. Oh. Dang it. Work up.
Let's see if you can see what I'm doing, maybe.
Ow. Mama.
What? Yeah. On the lever control arm. That one I secured. And now on the stabilizer. I don't know what they call it. That's the pin that comes down from the stabilizer. And now I must put the mounting ring on the other side. Opposite. Good. So this bolt is tight. That one is tight. And this wishbone coming to the front here. And then the inner bolt there on that arm, on the control arm. So now it looks much better. If you look inside there, it's far from the tire now. So that's correct. I already checked the nut on top of the shock. That's the nut coming over there. This one doesn't have that nut. It's different nut. Has a different nut. I don't know how far this one has rusted, but I replaced this shock a while ago, and I don't know how this Macpherson is there, but it's still far from my wheel. So then I say bye bye from this video. He doesn't want to come on the camera, on the video. So little man doesn't worry, that's why I make a racket about it. So I'm going to put this setup up like so. Where must I stand? I'm gonna stand there. So I say bye-bye. So tot ziens van die video. Tot volgende keer. Thanks for viewing. Thank you for viewing this video. Dankie dat julle na die video gekyk het. Until the next video, then I say bye-bye. Keep well. Bly veilig. Stay safe. Okay.